Hello everybody, welcome to another video of mine, and today we will be looking at some Duel template. That is new version number 6, version 6, and we will be quickly going through the changes and what it could theoretically bring into the meta. And as always, I would appreciate your feedback below in the comments, and I'm sure that MKC would read it as well, the creator of the Duel templates. So let's jump into that. So when we are looking at the patch notes, I will just quickly go through the changes which happened from the last test version. So in this version 6, Adelaida is back and Thorgrim is gone. So that means the best castle hero is in and Rampart mediocre hero is gone. There are new artifacts added in this version. It's Garnisher of Interference, Circuit of Counterpoise, Boots of Polarity, Seal of Sunset, Charm of Eclipse, and Cape of Velocity. So this is actually really interesting because if you do not know what these artists are doing, these three are working like resistant. So that means you have certain chance that you will resist completely the spell. It's 5, 10% and 15, so in total it's 30%, and you can assemble the pendant of reflection. So, and when you assemble this combination RT, in total you have 50% to chance to resist the spell. So this is actually really interesting and could bring some interesting elements into the game. And for sure these things are made for the early rushers, because if you have 200 wyverns, right, you don't care if you resist one chain. Then there is the Seal of Sunset and Charm of Eclipse. These are decreasing the spell power by 10%, each of them. And there is the Cape of Velocity, which is +2 speed, so it could be like, okay, so hey, you'll go with the resist, I will go with Cape of Velocity to smork you down, like hunt you down. Removed artifacts, Pendant of Dispassion, so that means no anti-berserk, so that's cool, that's cool. You can, of course, if you will have the resistance artist, you are able to resist the berserk, of course. Another new things, edit interference skill and remove tactics. So interference, you can go up to 30%, so that means that with these you can reduce spell power by 50%. So yeah, that could be maybe the way how you could play early game, right? Just get all these things, get the interference, and just smork down your opponent with the spells. He could have the same, but most likely if you are rushing, the opponent is not able to get all these things. And tactics is gone, it's fine, there is like no issue with that, right? Then another change is that in the bunker, if you remember, there were 2 portals, but now there is only 1. So we will take a look on the map after, so let's talk about this shortly there. There is the change that in your biome, the maximum number of relics which you can have now is 2. Which is fine, right? Because sometimes this gets ridiculous. In the side bunkers, I'm not sure if this was in remove castle and stronghold guards. So I mean, inside the bunker there is 50% diplom, and you cannot have inside castle or stronghold guards. So it's like, okay, so you cannot get 50 behemoths, right? You cannot get 20 angels. In the side treasure, one more thing, there were these portals leading into the desert. So these are now removed. So I was quite happy with these portals, because it was making more RNG, more fun element into the late gaming, but sure. And actually that's it. That's the main main changes in this version 6. So it's like this version of anti-mages, let's say it like that. So let's take a quick look at the map, and yeah, so let's jump into that. So then we are looking at the map. So we have this, let's say, monolith into your biome. So I would say if it's like this and you are going, let's say, for these objects or for mana well, it's definitely worth to visit because it could happen that it's next to your town. Well, this one is in Narnia, right? But when you look at it, you could use it to get this down, you know? Because here, this is 500 moves. And let's say you would need to TP here, so that's 700 moves. And this is over like 1.5k moves, so it's definitely good to know because you could use it. And you could even use it to attack your opponent, right? Because the opponent does not know where the portal is. So it's a really interesting feature, and I feel like you need to know where this portal leads. Or you can get wrecked, right, as well by it. Because let's say it would be somewhere here. The opponent would just get this down and he would see the portal. Oh, hey, I can take all of this down in 2 days, right? So you need to know where the portal is. And then I'd say the main changes. Yeah, of course, I'm playing Adelaide. She is back, which makes sense because she's like nothing ordinary, right? Or nothing special for a castle. It's just good hero. So inside bunker here, you cannot have castle or stronghold units, which we can confirm on these 4 mobs or on these 4 creatures that it's not like that. But good job, MKC. There is still the spell box, and of course you can get the Azure or the small dragons like usual, so there is no change in that. So when we are looking on the template like this, so it means the diplo, the 50% diplo is only in the side zones and in bunker. So yeah, but it was already in previous version, and I feel like that's fine, right? Because it was like very RNG dependent, that if you get like 2 angel breaks which you can deploy and then opponent cannot do anything, yeah, etc. So that's really cool. So you can still go into the side zone, get some diplos going, and you can even theoretically double build because that's already from beginning, right? That the towns are mirrored. And of course, yeah, we have these new artists, right? These boots of polarity. It's actually funny how they are to the right, and when you open, they are to the left. So that's the boots of polarity. There is the garniture of interference. Garniture of interference. Yeah, okay, it's like that. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention one big chance. There is the Channel of Eclipse. The cornucopia is back in fully assembled state, that I forgot to say in the patch notes drill down. And can I see the other arty? So it will be definitely not that easy to assemble, but there is the thing that you can still visit the anti-merchants and see if you can get it there. So it will not be like that, okay, so I will break into the desert and in 5 days I will have all my resistance interference artists, right? Up here. Nothing here as well. But it's definitely worth to check if you want to really rush your opponent. Alright, that was it. All changes for version 6 of the Duel. So let us know in the comments what do you think about this, about these changes. I will put the link into the description as well, so you can go and download it if you would like to. And yeah, thank you for watching and see you at the next video.